Asmongold just destroyed Twitch, but ref says this, we'll jump in. Technically, ref says this. I'm never going to learn this, technically. Bro got done dirty. Bro's got 2 kids, 1 grandkid. That's rough. Anyways, we'll jump in. What did Asmongold say? Is this about Nina, Lynn, and Zoe? And then also Emiru. Well, Emiru was on the title, but I think Asmongold told about Nina, Lynn, and Zoe. If you don't know who that is, those are 2 female Twitch streamer that SA'd a dude on stream.
Hey, what's up, guys? Riff here. So,
and got a whopping, you won't believe it, a whopping 24-hour ban. You can assault people on Twitch, or you can assault people on TwitchCon and get away with first a 30-day ban and then a permaban, because, you know, for some odd reason, when something happens, the first thing you go to is a 30-day ban instead of a permaban. And then you can SA men on Twitch as well. And yeah, that 1-day ban. Welcome to Twitch, my friends.
Today we're going to be talking about Twitch. There's a lot of issues to talk about involving this platform, as
also they treated VTubers especially bad. As far as I've heard, they threw away viewer gifts to VTubers and threw them all away. I don't know, I haven't heard if this is for any other meet and greets and any other content creators. So if you do know, please let me know. But as far as I've heard, this only happened for the VTuber stuff, which is really, really weird.
You guys are probably already aware, we're going to talk about some situations involving some of their biggest content creators and some reactions from people like Asmongold, who have been calling out some of the issues, and, well, it's becoming a giant mess. Now, over the past couple of days, there's been a big...
Yo, Miskiff, by the way, bro's gotta... Bro should just take his leave. Bro should no longer put out any statements. Everything he says just makes literally things worse, in my opinion. Miskiff, pack your stuff, retire. You have the money, retire. Just retire. Done. Retire.
Set of controversies involving Emiru. Not only was she assaulted during TwitchCon 2025, but she also released some allegations involving another big Twitch streamer named Mizkif. And in response to this, there's been a lot of weird things happening. So, first of all, I made this video yesterday that is nearly 32 minutes long. Now, I have a very degenerate sleep schedule, and I'm sorry if I sound a little bit tired, because, yeah, I am today. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, that I was like, did somebody do something to straw up on Twitch again? Also incredibly crazy, ref calling out Shondo for saying dumb shit. That was not on my... That was not on my... That was not what I was expecting today.
But I woke up at like 4 a.m. and I saw this notice from YouTube saying my latest video has been copyright claimed, not just for a specific portion of the video, but the entire nearly 32-minute video, because in a clip I shared of Asmongold's, apparently he used a copyrighted song. This was in a 30-second clip I shared of Asmongold, and well, they claimed the whole video. Now, YouTube W, a rare YouTube W, they have a tool where you can just like erase the background music.
Yep, I use that so much. You have no idea, guys. You guys have no idea how much I use that. Everything that gets copyrighted, I am so glad that I can just, whoop, gone.
Of a clip, and that's what I did, and the claim was released. Now, I find it very strange that at the same time, I also got a claim on this video from 2 weeks ago, where I talked about iDubbbz and I shared some clips from Asmongold, and they also copyright claimed this video. Again, I'm doing the same process. I'm not sure if it's going to go through or not, but I find this very, very strange. And I don't think it's like a coincidence or anything, but yeah. I'm calling out some very big people, including Mizkith. And
see, that might in fact, I mean, it's a bit schizoing, right? You have no proof of that. Though it might be the case, you never know. You never know, right? It might just be somebody who's using the copyright system. Of course, it could be, right? Big creators. It could be. I was going to ask if you saw the Shondo Ref stuff. Yeah, so she called somebody a groomer, essentially. Without any proof, because he was criticizing, somebody. He was criticizing Bao for a badly worded tweet, which in my opinion, yes, that tweet was incredibly badly worded. Horrendous shit. Because let's face it, people are not gonna hear her specific situation. People are gonna hear all men, whether you like it or not. That's just the truth. I think her response was incredibly immature and kind of lack of impulse control. Well, it sucks. She did make an apology though. Though, to be fair, she should have apologized to the dude. Which he didn't, which is kind of sad.
iDubbbz, Hassan, and I'm getting bombarded with copyright claims. It's a bit weird. But anyways, here is Asmongold. I blame him for everything, by the way. It's his fault. Because the two clips that were claimed were me reacting to something he posted. But anyways, he has had a lot to say about various situations. And I'm going to give an update on a very, very serious situation involving multiple content creators. I made this video a couple of days ago. And I'm so frustrated. This involved two people named Nina as well as Zoe, who, I can't play the clip, but they forced...
Okay, 2 days. 2 days. See, the problem with this entire thing is that this, in my opinion, should have been a permanent ban. In my opinion, this should be a permanent ban. Twitch has permabanned people for less. This should be a permaban. It is not a permaban, but it should be a permaban.
Possibly pin down a Twitch streamer, and Zoe, as you can see right here, twerked on him against his will, and this person, Nina, put him in a chokehold to make sure it happened, and they were banned. And after my video, I was like, oh, that's good. But I did not want to publicly celebrate what happened because I know Twitch. And as it turns out, they were banned and unbanned within 1 to 2 days. And please, if you're watching this video, go to my Twitter and retweet this. Because I'm tagging Twitch and Dan.
Already did, but legit, they're not gonna do anything. Wasn't it the case that at a TwitchCon, two Twitch streamers, male Twitch streamers, were again SA'd? But Twitch didn't even say anything about that, right? There was no post made about it, anything. They just ignored it. Forget it. Forget it. That's not gonna happen. They're not gonna acknowledge it. They're not gonna acknowledge it because it's just more bad publicity, right? You just wait a few weeks and then nobody cares anymore.
CEO, and I want answers, right? I want answers. How does a man... How do you have a situation where a man gets sexually assaulted live on camera by two women, and the two perpetrators of this assault, they get less than a 2-day ban? Twitch and Dan Clancy, please give me an answer, because I'm disgusted. Again, go find my Twitter, retweet, share, post, whatever. Okay? And the same goes with this channel. By the way, please, let's get to 760,000 subs. Like this video, sub, comment, do what you can to support this channel and the algorithm. And if you're a crazy Giga Chad, leave a super thanks. Super thanks dono. It'd be amazing. Oh.
Let me see. Did he do it again? No, not this time. There was a video where Ref literally said nothing. And people were just essentially like spamming him with not super chats, whatever they're called. Just like the super things. It was like a bajillion.
Heart it. That's right. I will heart it, ladies and gentlemen. That's my guarantee to you. That's my offer. But in all seriousness, like, what are we doing? How is this the reality? I am not going to stream on Twitch ever again. I'm done. I know I'm a bit of a V-tweeter because
I streamed maybe thrice on Twitch. See, I don't want to stream on Twitch because I have way too much of a big mouth. I talk too much and I say things that I shouldn't say that on Twitch would probably get me banned. YouTube is kind of really chill when it comes to that kind of. They would rather ban you if you breathe too loud into the microphone and consider it sexual. YouTube is weird like this. But in general, I'm not gonna touch Twitch.
It's been a moment since I've streamed, but when I come back, I am not streaming on Twitch. No. No. But of course, Asmongold was one of the biggest people calling for the bans of these individuals, and he had this response to what happened.
So anyway, next, look at this. Can you believe this shit? Oh my God. So this girl that goes around, and this girl gets unbanned after one singular day. This is insane. Twitch is actually cooked. And I'm gonna, you know what?
It's also kind of funny because this woman literally acts like an Asian Kaisenut. Like she literally, I don't know, maybe she actually does talk like that. But to me, it feels so played that she literally talks like somebody who grew up in the hood. That's what she talks like. It's horrible.
Should I just record something about this situation live and then we just upload it onto YouTube? Because I feel like there's
And the crazy part is, right? Here's the crazy part. She literally said that it's embarrassing for the guy that was SA'd. The guy that was SA'd should be embarrassed. What a vile piece of dirt.
Gotta get the word out about this. This is bad.
I mean, his reaction is understandable, to say the least. But let's go back to the Emiru and Mizkif situation. A very serious situation involving allegations of sexual abuse, stalking, harassment, and blackmail.
I mean, some of the allegations are not really allegations because he kind of admitted to it by saying Emiru was also violent. Throwing plushies, by the way. Plushies. She has a bajillion plushies. She has an entire arsenal. She has she could literally throw them onto every person in the world. We need to stop her.
So on and so forth. And Mizkif has been doing his best to disable any reaction. In fact, his live stream reacting to the claims was restricted behind subscriber only mode, and now he's disabling people making AI videos of him on Sora 2, which is, you know, another thing, but also restricting people making YouTube comments. Well, that's interesting. But anyways, Asmongold, who is the focus of this video, would explain why he is biased in this situation, because Asmongold is someone who was called by not just Emiru, but Mizkif while all these situations were unfolding. But here is his response, involved not just with Mizkif, but OTK, which Asmongold was a very big part of.
Mizkif hasn't been in OTK for a while, right? If I'm not wrong.
Just a few years ago.
Of course I'm biased. Duh. What do you think? Of course I'm biased. Because I know what happened. Yeah, obviously you're going to be biased. If you know something about a situation that is more...
And some of these things are literally not allegations, because we have proof of them, like literal video evidence. There's like so many clips of like Mizkif banging on like doors and shit. There's a clip of him literally like going offline because Emiru has more viewers on Twitch. It is just crazy.
More than what the public would know, then yes, obviously you're going to be biased about it because you know things that were you there? In some of these cases, yes. The bias towards being the truth. Yeah, exactly. Like it's not about whether this is like, oh, whose side this is on. These are just things that straight up happened. Like, I'm not saying every single thing that Emmy said is 100% accurate or every single thing Kyuko said is 100% accurate. I can't say that. For a legal reason, I can't say that.
Yeah, it's also that it's hard to say everything. I think, see, the problem is that under stress situations, people also recall events differently than they would normally. That's just a fact. That's just the truth. So yeah, she might herself not even know if everything is accurate, right?
But what I can say is that the things that I have seen and everything that I have been witness to indicates that Miz is a liar. He's lied to OTK multiple. He lied to OTK multiple times about really big things. Talk about loyalty. After, again, we all stuck our neck out and everybody went out of their way. Everybody went through and, you know, we all went through like with this big investigation and we tried to clear his name and we tried to bring him back in and support him through this and do everything. This is all while he was lying to us.
Yeah, that's like a weird thing. Like, the OTK connection is something that, well, a lot of people are like, dude, why is Asmongold involved? Well, he was the main guy behind OTK, and like, let's not even get into the Rich Campbell situation. I talked about that a few days ago. There's a lot of drama and controversy.
Rich Campbell? I know that, wait, was that where a female streamer dropped her dropped her lawsuit against that guy? Am I wrong? I think it was some kind of that story. She dropped her lawsuit against him and like now is like nothing happening to him anymore. I don't know.
Involving OTK, but of course, Mizkif is using OTK as a shield, trying to pretend like, oh, I'm a part of the in crowd. Well, it seems like, according to Asmongold, Mizkif has not been a part of OTK for a very long time.
And not a single person that is in the space that knew him is really defending him.
So he has not been in there for a bit. Interesting. I wonder how long he's not been in OTK.
House, but I never wanted to because I wanted to be alone, and that increased our fights.
In OTK, he wasn't. He hasn't been in OTK for a long time.
Now, if you guys are confused about the profile pictures of various content creators involved with the situation, it goes back to this clip where people are making a meme about Mizkif and Emiru, and you can see some people, some content creators being...
Wasn't that Npol dude? Wasn't that one of the people that was in fact S8 at TwitchCon once? With like that guy coming up to him and doing like kissing his hand, and the other one like looking like he's licking his nips. I don't know. Weird shit.
Labeled here. Here's Asmongold. He changed his profile picture to that of Stan from South Park. And Tectone is now Butters.
Ah, that explains it.
Which is really funny. And then you got Esfand, who is Craig. And then you got Soda Poppin being the crippled Jimmy. And NMP, of course, being Token, which is many jokes. This is funny. I really like what they're doing here. But anyways, let's move on to another clip where Asmongold says there's much more to come from the Mizkif saga.
Ever since this happened.
So we are having the Mizkif files? Release the Mizkif files.
There have been 2 additional people that have alleged that he assaulted them within less than 24 hours of this stuff coming out. And not a single person that is in the space that knew him is really defending him. In OTK, he wasn't. He hasn't been in OTK for a long time. And I will say too, I know people get mad at me for this. There are other stories of things that...
See, people get mad when you vague post, but they need to understand. People that complain about vague posting need to understand that it's a legally difficult situation. You also don't want to put the people into pressure of actually coming out with their story, right? They need to do that themselves. So yeah, it's like a difficult thing to do, but there's no way around it.
Will be points on the same graph making the same line. I said it last time. People got mad. They said I was vague posting. I'm being serious. Source, trust me, bro. The story that I would tell you has 5 other witnesses. And again, I apologize for being vague, but just give it a couple of days. If you want me to be completely as transparent as I can be, it's because I want to make sure that these people have legal counsel before they say anything, because they're worried, because they don't have the position that Emmy or I do, and that's the reason. I would say it myself. I'm not going to do that. Just give it a couple of days.
I have messaged her numerous times wondering why I have been removed from OTK, Discords, and I was very scared because I didn't know what was going on. Nobody was talking to me or contacting me, and I have had so much regret.
It was another reason. Like, all of those decisions had already been made before any of this had come out. Yep, totally different reason. Elaborate? I will. I don't want to do it today because I think that there are other people that I would prefer say it. But I will if...
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting where that leads, but yeah, I think at this point, retire. There's no way you could save this. Just retire. Just grab yourself, retire. At this point, there's no way saving this.
If it doesn't come out.
And in response to a bunch of things, Asmongold says Mizkif should be releasing various info that he claims he has. Right, he's gonna drop a nuke on everyone, but Asmongold, among others from OTK or former members of OTK, said basically, dude, just retire in disgrace, go away. But the problem is, of course, he's a liar. He's been proven to be a liar in many different situations, but he's not going to quit. Mizkif has so many supporters.
I mean, give it, again, this is another situation, give it a few months, right? Nobody cares. Anybody remember, what was his name? Dr. Disrespect? Anybody remember Dr. Disrespect? The only thing that it took that long for that Dr. Disrespect situation to die down is because he himself brought it up the entire time. If Mizkif drops whatever nuke he has, if he has a nuke, good, drop it, I guess. If he doesn't, see, the problem is, he could just, like, wait it out. Just literally wait it out. Give it a few weeks, months, gone. Problem solved.
Who don't care about the truth. They don't care what's going on. And they're going to keep going. And that is the craziest part. They're going to keep going no matter what. And it's sad, but the truth really has been revealed. And also,
yeah, but that's pretty... Oh, nah, bro. See, the problem is... Oh, nah, bro. I mean, even with Nina Lin and Zoe, right? They're not gonna lose much followers. Because the dick is stronger than the brain. To put it harshly. Yeah, but he's low IQ. Yeah, but I'm still interested in what he actually has. This might be interesting still, though. If he has some factual proof for some stuff. I mean, it'd be cool. It'd be cool. Interesting.
ooh.
Dude, is like having some form of contact with Hassan Piker like cursed? Is this like the new Sonichu medal? Like you have some connection to Hassan Piker, you get your ass beat. Is this what it is? Let me go through this. We got Hassan himself, obviously, the man himself. Frogan, Denims. There was another dude in Idubs, Anissa, Valkyrie, Vanilla, Cutie Cinderella, Ludwig. It's like everyone that has anything to do with this man is like, you're like kind of fucked.
Adds up, doesn't it? Adds up, doesn't it? Anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for this video. As always, feel free to share your thoughts about today's topics in the comment section down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video.
Yep, that's the end. Yeah. Mizkif, dude, just retire. Just retire. Just goodbye. Just goodbye. Retire. Farewell. Problem solved. At this point, there's no saving. There's no saving. You literally, like, he literally admitted that he was definitely violent because he said Emiru was also violent. And then justified it with plushie throwing. Wow, threatening. Incredibly. As for Nina, Lin, and Zoe, I still think they should be permabanned. There should be no room for SA on a streaming platform. To be honest, the only reason why they are probably not banned is because Dan Clancy's gooning to them. I've been seeing Valkyrie getting roasted because she got called the female Hassan and she didn't seem to like it. Yeah, weird. Weird. I mean, she's also been called being racist. Yeah. It's over. Like, imagine calling somebody too white. Imagine if somebody called somebody too black. All hell would break loose. But yeah, because we're targeting white people. It's fine. Anyways, like, comment, and subscribe.